In the rugged highlands of Colorado, where icy winds carve through the wilderness, a resilient bull elk roamed the mountains. For 2 long years, an old car tire clung to its neck, a burden that turned its daily existence into a struggle. Each day, the weight of the tire grew more oppressive, making every step a challenge and every breath a labor. Though surrounded by the vast beauty of nature, the elk was trapped by this man-made shackle. As the harsh conditions of the mountains pressed on, the once majestic creature grew increasingly weary, its strength slowly sapped by the unrelenting weight around its neck. This heavy load pulled its head down, restricted its movements, and made it harder to navigate obstacles in its habitat. Normally, it could flee from dangers quickly, but now it had to move slowly. With each step, the tire's edges pressed deeper into its neck, leaving painful wounds. When it tried to drink water or forage among the leaves, the tire restricted its movements, making it difficult to meet even the most basic needs for survival. In 2019, officials from Colorado Parks and Wildlife spotted this particular elk. While the tire might have seemed like a minor issue at first, they quickly realized how much it was impairing the elk's life and sprang into action. However, the vast forested areas and the elk's constant movement made tracking it nearly impossible. Determined to help, officials conducted numerous searches over the years, but each time, the elk slipped from sight. They refused to give up hope, knowing that every day the tire inflicted more harm, threatening the elk's health, strength, and life. The tire was like a shackle, a painful reminder of the dangers humans bring to nature. Officials waited patiently, hoping for a chance to save the elk. In October 2021, that moment finally arrived. They located the elk and acted quickly, using a tranquilizer dart to safely sedate it. The atmosphere was charged with excitement and anxiety as the elk gently lay down. The rescue team carefully approached to inspect the tire, which was now almost embedded in its flesh, leaving deep, painful wounds. Initially, they tried to cut the tire off, but its steel-belted core made it impossible with regular tools. They faced a tough choice. They would need to cut off the elk's antlers. For the elk, this was a significant loss. Antlers are symbols of strength and status among other males, essential for competition and self-defense during mating season. Without them, it would be left vulnerable and potentially out of balance within its social group. The antlers also helped the elk clear branches as it moved through the forest, aiding its mobility. Defenseless against predators, it would need to be faster and more cautious. Without its antlers, even finding food might become a struggle. In short, this physical loss would affect the elk in many ways, making survival harder. But there was no other choice. Without this sacrifice, they couldn't remove the tire, putting the elk's life at greater risk. The rescue operation was a success. Once they finally cut the tire free, the team breathed a collective sigh of relief. The deep wounds on the elk's necks served as a painful reminder of its ordeal. The team administered all necessary treatments to prevent infection, feeling a deep sense of pride in helping this noble creature. When the elk regained consciousness, it was finally free of its burden. Though its antlers were now gone, the longing for freedom in the elk's eyes held a depth that echoed through the wilderness. This event underscored the importance of wildlife protection. Even the smallest human waste can endanger the lives of animals, forcing them into survival struggles. Following this incident, Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials reminded the public to be more cautious about leaving waste in nature. Freed from the burden on its neck, the elk returned to the mountains to roam freely again. In time, its antlers would grow back, and it would once more carry the beauty that nature intended. Although it might face difficulties adjusting or encounter challenges until its antlers regrew, these issues were minor compared to the threat to its life. This story painfully illustrates the impact of human litter on animals. A tire, once perhaps discarded by the roadside, became a 2-year ordeal of weight and pain for a strong, free elk. Who knows how many animals endure similar fates? People often don't consider how even the smallest litter endangers the creatures that call nature home. It was just a discarded tire, yet its impact was profound enough to disrupt the delicate harmony of nature. This story of liberation stands as a powerful reminder of humanity's responsibility to safeguard the environment. After 2 long years of bearing this man-made burden, the elk finally reclaimed its freedom. Once again, it could roam the mountains. Fully immersed in the wilderness it was born to inhabit. Resonating across Colorado's majestic peaks, this tale serves as a lasting call to action, urging us to protect the natural world and its silent, vulnerable inhabitants. The elk's journey to freedom symbolizes a deeper truth: the critical importance of preserving nature's fragile balance for generations to come. I hope you like this rescue story. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.